Well, we found out two pretty significant pieces of news yesterday. One of them, of course, is the fact that the DOJ is officially investigating Donald Trump's role in the fake elector scheme and several other events, of course, surrounding the events of January 6th. And another big piece of information came out slightly before that one, and that was a treasure trove of emails that have been released from the New York Times that show that Donald Trump's allies, his lawyers, were not only working to assemble the slate of fake electors in different states across the country, but they also repeatedly, and as prosecutors point out very stupidly, referred to it as fake. You know, it's one thing for pundits, for analysts, for media personalities to refer to this as the fake elector scheme, but when your own people that are putting it together in their own emails refer to this slate of electors as fake, you know you are doing something wrong. In fact, the emails even have the lawyer saying, "We're not even sure this is legal." If there was going to be a smoking gun in this fake elector scheme, this is it. And I'm not saying that to hype these things up. I don't want to overstate anything, but trust me, folks, if a smoking gun exists, we now have it. Let me read this from the New York Times. One lawyer involved in the detailed discussions repeatedly used the word fake to refer to the so-called electors who were intended to provide Vice President Mike Pence and Mr. Trump's allies in Congress a rationale for derailing the congressional process of certifying the outcome. And lawyers working on the proposal made it clear they knew that the pro-Trump electors they were putting forward might not hold up to legal scrutiny. In other words, again, they knew it was fake, they knew it was illegal, they pushed it anyway. This is evidence of conspiracy against the government of the United States. That's what these emails represent. A conspiracy against the government going all the way to the top, most likely involving Donald Trump himself, seeing as how it was all of his people putting this together. Now, you combine all of this new information, well, it's new to us, it's certainly not new to prosecutors. Combine that with the fact that, again, we learned yesterday the DOJ is in fact targeting Trump. We learned that the people that have been called before the grand jury that the DOJ has impaneled have been asked specifically about their contacts with Donald Trump. And these emails tell the full story of why that is happening and why Donald Trump, of course, is a target. Does he walk away from this? Does Donald Trump escape this as he has escaped so many other things? That is a question that will be answered in the future. But as for right now, these are positive developments. It shows that the DOJ is in fact moving forward, that they are looking at Trump. And of course, the evidence at this point is overwhelming that Donald Trump's orbit was involved in this scheme that they knew was a fake illegal scheme. All the prosecutors have to do at this point, tie it back into Trump. Sounds easy, but they've got to have the evidence that ties it directly back to him, or else he will probably once again walk away free.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.